So I think we should start. People will keep on joining the webinar. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us on the webinar. So before we start the session, let me tell you some of the ground rules of this webinar. You all will be on mute mode during the session, and you will be unmuted for the question answer round after the session, at the end of the session. In case somebody wants to ask any of the question in between of the session, you have the option of typing your question in the chat window, and your query will be responded as soon as possible by our technical experts. This webinar is being recorded and we will share the recording with you for future reference. We'll keep on sharing the links of our YouTube channel and the LinkedIn page, so you can follow that channel and the and our company pages to get the latest updates on the webinar upcoming webinars which are going to come in happening in future. So basically, my name is Rishika Omar, and I'm the marketing consultant for DevLabs Alliance. Moving to the next slide, I'll give you a quick introduction about DevLabs Alliance, like who we are and what we do. So we are the leading provider of technical training and consulting services. So when I say technical training here, I will name some of our top trending trainings and workshops that includes SDET and automation, robotic process automation, data science and machine learning, DevOps, blockchain, performance testing, and soft skills also. We have presence across various continents like Asia, Canada, USA. Also, we are having a very rich pool of IT professionals, consultants, and advisors in the respective segments. For more information, if you want, you can visit our website, and you can have a lot of study material out there, and so many blogs on these topics, and these covering these topics. Um, coming to the slide wherein I'm going to explain why you should choose us. So first and foremost is the practical workshops with zero theory. Our sessions are completely hands-on with use cases and assignment oriented. We have called batch size, so you can get fraction from our industry experts trainers. Third is our trainers are subject matter experts and have the real-time industry experience. Fourth is the our course curriculum is designed as per the industry standard. Now coming to the slide wherein we have something to offer you. We are running this on spot offer of 10% instant discount on the course fees. So this offer is valid only for the webinar day, and people who wants to avail this offer, wants to enroll for the course and wants to get the 10% instant discount on the course fees, which is already discounted, but this discount is for the webinar attendees. So you can, we are providing the coupon code on the chat window and the link wherein you can go and apply that coupon code and make the payment. So that is how it is going to be, make the payment. So next batch is going to start from 19th of November, and the timings are reflecting here in the screen. You can check out that. So just to give you a quick introduction about our trainers. Trainer is basically Afreen is having more than 8 years of experience in the respective area and is an industry expert. So I'll not take much of your time and will hand it over to Afreen now. Afreen, you can carry forward now.
Yep. Thanks, Rishika.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. So, so let me give some brief intro about myself. So already Rishika has given. So my name is Afrin. So I have 8 years of industrial experience and as well as the training experience. I have a multiple skill set. Well, this is a small intro about myself. So let me share my screen and start the session. we'll continue the session. Okay.
Sure.
Just confirm me if you can able to see my screen. Yeah.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
visible.
Okay. Okay. So I'm starting from this session because already Rishika has given the introduction about what is a DevOps Alliance and the guidelines of this session. So I'm starting with the automation session. So what is the landscape? What? So here we are going to learn about pain points of the manual testing, advantages of a manual automation testing, introduction to Selenium with other tools, API testing, why Java, career opportunities, and a demo. So a demo will be like a page, a site. It will be like a flight site where we can book our flights or hotels. Okay, I will show you a example by executing the demo. Okay, here pain first point is the pain points of manual testing. So if you consider manual testing, so basically why we are doing testing to validate whether whatever the software we developed is as per our expectation or not. So in manual testing we have some pain points. The first one is the time consuming. The time consuming here, whenever if you are developing a software, always you need to test the software, and then once everything is fine and everything is expected based on the business, then we can release the software into the market. So why we are saying the time consuming here? So whenever we are increasing, right, so when we need to write the manual test cases repeated, we need to execute the same manual test cases. So consider here, if I will tell you example here, time consuming. So we have thousand of test cases in your application to execute to check everything is perfect. It will take 10 days, 10 days approximately, if you consider like 10 people, right? So what happens if any ad hoc request or ad hoc builds or patch is going on? So we need to execute all those test cases with a less span of time. So the time consuming, so we cannot execute the same set of test cases with the same time, with the less time, right? So here manual testing will take time to execute and give the result or give the sign off. Next one is a rework. So we whenever we are developing a software, so initially we will start with our test cases writing and we will execute it. Whenever there is an enhancement to the software which we develop, and any enhancement or new features are going to the software, we need to test already already executed the test cases, meaning here already written test cases, as well as we need to write the test cases for the new features and execute the new as well, meaning here, so we are reworking, we are re-executing the already existing test cases. So we are reworking always. We are executing already executed test cases with any change in a application. Is there if any patch is going on or any enhancement is going on, then we need to execute all the test cases repeatedly. So here one more pain point is here, rework. And tedious and boring here. Why we are saying that tedious and boring? So if you consider the human nature, if you are working, if you are doing a task repeatedly, we'll get bored. So we'll look for the new chunk of test cases or new work to avoid that boring. So here in the manual testing, if we are doing rework again and again, then we will get tedious and bored, and requires a tester all the times here. So to execute our test cases or to perform the testing manually, always a tester should be present, because he's the resource who is testing manually. Always he has to sit and open his system and execute the test cases and walk through all the test cases to perform manual testing. So this is also a pain point of manual testing. Manual creation of logs and screenshot. At the end of the software testing completion, we need to give sign off with our logs and the screenshot or the matrices what we built, what we done. Here we need, through manual testing, once we perform software testing, then we need to create logs. We need to send to higher management, so that saying that this is signed off, everything is clear. And also if is there any deviation or any bugs are present, we need to take the screenshot. This is also a pain point in manual testing. These are the points in pain points of manual testing. Let me go to the next slide here. So then why automation here? So why we are considering, we are going for automation? So just we look for the benefits of automation, then we will come to know why automation here. So here we have few points here. First one is reduce the cost, faster cross browser testing, higher test coverage, analyze the hundreds of test cases, optimum allocation of resources, reusability of test suite, CI/CD and DevOps implementation, faster development and delivery. These are the 8 points of test automation benefits. So first, let me explain you the reducing the cost. How automation is reducing the cost in software development life cycle. We have software development life cycle. We need to follow it. So in that we have a funds will be allocated. So here reducing the cost means if we implement the automation, the resources required to test the software will decrease, and also the time to test the complete software will decrease. So let me tell you one example here. So let me consider tell you an example here. For example, in any organization, or for example, if we are constructing a home, right? If we are constructing a home, four people are working 4 days, like collapsing a building, right? We need to give four people wages for 4 days. Instead, we have the machinery or automation process to distract a home. Instead of four people, we require two people. One is to break the home, and one is to for cleaning. Mean here we are reducing the two resources wages, and also we are reducing the time. Mean here, if you consider 4 days time, now it is going to decrease. Take 2 days of time. Mean here 2 days wages we will give. In this way, we are in this. Just I am giving an example here, reducing the cost when we implement the automation. Next is a faster cross browser testing. What is meant by cross browser testing here? Cross browser testing means here a customer, when a product releases, he can has to access in multiple browsers. For example, if I'm accessing any Flipkart application, e-commerce application like Flipkart, Amazon, I can open Edge browser, I can open Chrome browser, I can open Firefox browser, any browser. So if we develop the application, if we are testing a software, all the in all browsers, the same action or same behavior of the application should be seen.